Hey guys, this is Jimmy from Primer is Best. I'm going to start these trucks. The 66 Chevy C10 truck goes by the name of Almond Joy. The 84 C10 truck goes by the name of Left Turn Bill. 78 Chevy C10 truck goes by the name of BillyJames. I'm going to drive them around the block, around the neighborhood real quick and put them back up. Got other things to do this evening. And it's getting late in the day, believe it or not. They've changed the time. I don't know when you're seeing this video, first of all. I live in East Tennessee. Right now we have a warm day. It might be very, very cold by the time you see this video. But I'm fixing to have knee surgery on this side, my left side. I call it my driver's side, and I got a clutch. So I might not be driving this for a while. I don't know. I've never had knee surgery before. I've had my knee doctored on before, you know, where they've scraped things where I was out of work for a couple of weeks. But this might be a struggle getting total knee replacement. So I'm going to drive this around a little bit, guys, and charge the battery. And it's a 350 with a 3-speed on the column. I'm going to do my very best to hold this phone still. And we'll just go around the block a little bit, okay? Hopefully. And I can shift gears without making y'all sick. All right. Getting kind of dark back there, so I think we got some rain coming in. So I'm not going to waste a whole lot of time doing this video. I hope not. Just going to drive it around for a minute, move the juices around, and put it up for the day. I'm making as many videos as I can to keep the channel going. Primer is best. So I remember my grandmother and grandfather had a 53 Chevy Bel Air, and it was a 3 on the tree like this truck is. I never could figure out, riding in the back seat, how she knew which gear to go in. I just seen her going up and down with it and all that stuff. Got somebody coming, guys. Maybe they'll come on. Do this better without holding this phone. Those old trucks don't look too bad sitting there, do they? It gets dark early here. Excuse me. It gets dark early here in East Tennessee now, and I'm trying to get ahead of the game before the school bus gets here. And I hate this time change thing. Just when I get used to waking up at one time, you know, my body gets used to sleep and when to go to sleep and all that, I'm all mixed up. And then by the time I get used to this new time change, you know, I've got to go through it all again. And why they keep doing it, I have no clue. Every year I keep hearing it's going to be the last year of this, last year of it. Well, it never is. And I don't know why they insist on doing it. Man, this old truck runs good. I'll park it over here. My wife will be back in just a few minutes, and like I said, I think it's Getting awful dark back there. I'll put it up here in just a minute and lock everything up. Let's get in this 84 C10 truck. Left turn Bill. Left turn Bill. This is a 4-speed, so I really don't know how my clutch leg, after I have knee surgery, how long it's going to take me to recover. Hang on, guys. Okay, I had to put my seatbelt on. Yeah, hood shut good. I was trying to remember if I shut the hood. Probably have to take the emergency brake off, wouldn't it? This truck is cold, so bear with me, okay? My wife likes this truck a lot. Uh-oh. Children's. I think he's trying to teach his little boy how to ride a bicycle. There's a lot of children in this neighborhood, and have to be extra careful. That's what I always tell my wife, Mrs. PIB. You never know when one's going to dart out from behind a car or anything, and I tell you what, with all these electric cars, I look both ways even when I go to the mailbox. I mean, I don't think you can hear an electric car, but I mean, I hate to get run over by an electric car or truck, whatever. There's not that many here in East Tennessee, but still, there's always that one. I got it in the 3rd gear now. Don't have enough room to get it in the 4th, but it'll work. Okay. Sorry guys, I can't do good shifting and holding this phone too. I'll go around another time just to, I don't know when I'll be able to drive this again. I mean, I might be able to do one, I don't know. I just don't know. Uh-oh, here he comes again. Good job, buddy. Yeah, he's teaching his young son how to ride a 2-wheel bike. I remember my dad teaching me. He was I had training wheels for the longest, you know, and he said, let's try it, Jimmy, without the training wheels. And you know, he was right behind me, and I thought he was right behind me, and I kind of looked, and he wasn't, and I was doing it by myself. That's always the beginning of learning how to do things by yourself, isn't it? You just have to make the right choices in life. You're in training. In everything you do, you're in training. The Lord's always watching. We're all in training, and we have to do good. We have to pass this training lesson. That's the way I look at it anyway. Okay. I think I'll put it up in the backyard. That guy's probably tired of me driving around. Put it back in 1st gear. Okay. Slide around here real quick. Goes right in here. I'm trying to back it in so I can if I can, you know, when my knee's healing up, maybe I can back and, you know, pull it out of the garage or start it or something. Let me pause this here, guys, and let me park this thing, okay? I don't want to hit anything. Okay, guys, I finally got it put in here. People ask me about this stuff here sometimes in the comments. Jimmy, where'd you get all these rubber mats? I got them where I used to work. I used to run a robot. I was a welder. And, you know, just different jobs, mostly welding. I started out welding there. I got tired of welding after a while. This is a long story. I'm going to make it real short. They threw away these mats, so I put them in here. I was wanting to put concrete in here in this garage, but man alive, it is expensive, and I couldn't afford it. So I just put these rubber mats down. It keeps, you know, it still gets dirty in here, but, you know, it's just rubber mats that you stand on, and, you know, they get wore out. You know, it's supposed to give you a little extra cushion standing on concrete floors, and, you know, it does help. But that's how I got them. I was throwing them away, and I told the guy, the safety coordinator, I said, do you mind if I take these home? He said, no, we're going to throw them away anyway. So I loaded up the truck a couple of times and took all these rubber mats home. I laid them in here because, I mean, I can't afford, concrete's expensive. So anyway, and then I got this is one of the hoods off BillyJames that I had on there at one time. See that smiley face and that, my wife said that's a jellyfish. I didn't put that on there. That was on the hood when we washed it. It just suddenly come to life. And my longtime subscribers have seen this hood. It was on BillyJames. The truck we're about to drive, the 78. And this is some of the, I always save spare tires because a lot of times when I sell a car, a truck, it's been C10 trucks lately. But, you know, I'll need a spare tire. So, you know, I save them. You know, truck rallies or whatever, spare tires. This was the wheels that was on this truck, left turn Bill. These may pops, but, you know, they're good for a spare. It's actually a decent tire, that one is. So, yep. Got some tailgates. I got a hood here that might be going on my 1980 Chevy C10 truck one day, and I got some, fenders and this couple of another hood or so. I don't know what all was in here. Anyway, let's get busy. I need to get back to the front, and I got a lot to do this afternoon, and my knees are hurting, so I'm going to try to take advantage of this day because these days are numbered where it's warm outside, not raining, even though we're supposed to get rain. As you can see, it's clouding up. And I'm going to try to take advantage of this beautiful day that the Lord has made. So, let's get in this truck. I think I shut the hood. Yep, I shut the hood on it. This is BillyJames. That's the truck I was telling you, all those hoods. They've been on here, or some of them, one time or another. I'm not going to drive real fast. I got stuff in here. So, we'll just leave it at that. Okay. Hang on, guys. I got to put my seatbelt on, okay? Okay, we'll go this way. Since they're going up, we'll go down. We'll just go the opposite way. Boy, I already missed summertime. I love summertime. Is it hot? Yeah, it's hot. But sure does beat wintertime. I know I say that a lot on this channel, but just not a big fan of winter. Wintertime brings on a lot of high heating bills and getting out in the cold, and my bones get to aching. I know that sounds crazy, but I know when I was younger, I'd hear older folks, you know, my grandparents or whatever, I can feel my bones aching. Well, I didn't know what in the world they was talking about. I thought that's kind of funny, and I thought, how can that be? But it's true. It is true. So, I guess I'm in that generation now. Okay, I gotta go slow. Yep, there he is. Got it. They went faster than I thought they would. I don't hardly ever go this way, just I don't know why. I always turn right. Drive this around a couple of times and we'll put it up in the garage. My wife should be back home soon. As of this video, my wife has went to get some ice packs and all kinds of things for my knee that I'm fixing to have operated on. One of her friends has all the equipment because she had her knee replaced, which is what I'm fixing to have. So my wife's going to borrow what she has, and I got to start doing exercises with my leg and my knee. So I guess when I get done with this video, I need to start my exercises. I've got to build up my muscles in my knee and my leg, make my muscles strong. Been losing weight. I used to weigh about 200 pounds. Now I'm down to one. This morning I was disappointed in myself. I weighed 173. I normally weigh I try to weigh around 172, 171 if I can. They say every pound that you lose, you take 5 pounds off your knees. So I'm trying to lose weight, and I'm having to tighten my belt up a whole bunch of notches from what let's just go around again real quick. I like driving this old truck. Anyway, I'm just trying to take care of myself. Like I said, I'm going to be I'm 67, going to be 68 very, very, very soon, and just trying to take better care of myself. When I was younger, I didn't really take care of myself very much. I mean, I done things y'all wouldn't dream about that I done, and I'm sorry for it. I didn't really take care of my body. I mean, I didn't do nothing drastic or anything, but I mean, I done things I shouldn't have been doing, thinking that I was always going to feel as good as I am now. But in reality, time takes its toll on you. Your appearance changes, and your body doesn't heal as quick as it used to, and then you start wishing, why didn't I take better care of myself when I was younger? You know what I mean? If you're an older person, you probably do. But man, this is a good running old truck. It still needs lots of work, guys. It's not anything perfect at all, but if you just want a good, it's not at the junkyard. I'll say that. It's not at the junkyard. Got all new brakes, and I mean, everything's good on this old truck. I'm just trying to move it around a little bit, guys. Put it in the backyard. This is one time the yard is kind of dry. I've been stuck in my yard before, and it's not too much fun trying to get it out. This truck was the one I was stuck in. I didn't think I was ever going to get it out of the rut it fell into going to the front yard. Let me pause it here, guys. Let me back this thing up, okay? Okay, guys, I got them both in here. There's a little bit of room for me to get in and out of them. I got the batteries disconnected. Run them for a while, and I think they're good. So let's close this up, and we'll go back to the front, okay? Hang on. Okay, guys, got that all buttoned up, and I've got my keys. Yep. Whew. Can't remember things sometimes. My wife was texted me at the same time saying she's going to one location to another. She's trying to get me one of those, one of her other friends for my knees. I'm talking about one of her other friends has one of those, something like a, in my mind, I have it pictured. It's kind of like a bicycle with no wheels. I mean, you know, the pedals that you pedal to try to get your knees back working. You're supposed to keep them moving, you know, so they don't get stiff. Otherwise, you got problems, my understanding. But my regular doctor told me, he said, Jimmy, don't do too much because you'll make your knees even worse, you know, if you do too much. If he said if the knee doctor advises you to walk a mile, he said don't walk 2 miles, just walk 1 mile. So, I mean, I'll have it in my head. I'm going to try to do the best I can with my knees, you know, and do what the doctor says. And another thing is I'm supposed to stay right on top of my medication. When it's time to take medication, take medication. Don't wait until the pain starts hurting, then you take medication, because by then it's too late. I've had 2 or 3 people tell me they done that and they never could get caught back up on the pain. You got to keep it in submission so you don't hurt as bad. So I don't know, guys. This is all confusing, and I get bum-fuzzled real easily. So I'm counting on my wife to help me. So like I said, be sure to pray for her. You know, of course, both of us, but if you want to pray for somebody, pray for her, because I'm really going to need her in this crunch. But at the same time, I was there for her when she had cancer, and I went through the whole gamut, whatever, you know, gamut, the roundabout, what I'm trying to say, with her, you know, having cancer. So, and she bounced back and recovered. So it was awesome. So the Lord does answer prayers. Okay, hold on, guys. Let me open up this hood, okay? Okay, it kind of takes 2 hands. Let me, I know I had that little, ta-da, there it is. I always keep my hoods, said this a bunch, but if you are new to the channel, I always pop my hoods and disconnect the batteries in case a mouse or whatever was to get in there. That's kind of a perfect fit there. It fits pretty good. So now all I got to do is put it in here, and I probably should blow this out. I don't know, but it'll be okay. I'm just going to kind of straighten up a little bit in here, and my wife will be home shortly. I need to start doing my exercises for my, as I said, for my knees. I got concrete poured in here, and all because there was a guy that was pouring concrete down the road from me, and I talked to him, and he said he would come up here, and I told him, you know, to give me an estimate. And I told him, I said, you know, I said, it doesn't have to be pretty. You know, I said, I just like to have some concrete right here in this section. All this is since we moved in here to this house. And I said, if you would, you know, quote me. I said, it doesn't have to be real pretty. He done a real good job. He's died now too. He was an older man. I think he was in his 80s, and he had a guy working for him, and man, he done really good work. Really good work. So I was real happy to get this concrete in here. And you know, you go to the bank, borrow money, you know, loan, and then, you know, pay for this. When I first got this shed, metal building here, I had the carport part. Then my wife and I, you know, paid for that and having it put up. Then we got the sides put on, and you know, and the doors, and you know, paid for that, you know, and concrete. I mean, we have to do things step by step. You know, we can't just run out and, you know, do it all at one time. I can't afford it, you know. And that was back in the day, you know. I'm real happy to have this carport, and you know, these rubber mats. They're good. I try to take care of stuff the best I can. So yeah, I'm just kind of looking around. Maybe y'all seen me ride that bicycle this past summer. Oh, after you ride it a while, you do get used to it. But anyway, I just got a few things in here. Before I pull the truck in, I was seeing if there's anything else I need for the 80 or the 69 GMC, and can't think of nothing. I don't see nothing in here. These are for 71, 72 bumpers. So if I need a front bumper, maybe I've got one, I think. But anyway, I've got a few bumpers. I got a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit here, a little bit there, kind of stuff. So anyway, I'm going to pull this truck in here. Almond Joy, I thank you for watching the video. And if you would like and subscribe to Primer is Best, I sure would be grateful to you if you would. If you would hit that little subscribe button on the right where it says subscribe. Guys, it doesn't cost you anything. And it sure would help me out. I mean, if it was the other way around and, you wanted me to subscribe to your channel, I subscribe to folks, guys, that, I might not particularly like their videos, and, I might watch them, I might not, but I try to help out folks, whenever I can, just because it's, they need some help. Some folks get a YouTube channel and it just skyrockets. I mean, just takes off. And, and I'm glad for those folks. Don't get me wrong. I'm not begrudging anything. I'm real happy for those folks. I'm glad it took off for them. But this channel here, Primer is Best, it's just kind of a slow growing channel. And, every little bit helps. I don't make much money on YouTube. I'll be honest with you. I heard a lady talking, my wife and I, yesterday, and she was bragging. I'm sorry. Let me start again. I heard a lady talking on a YouTube video yesterday. My wife and I were watching. I won't mention her name. But she was talking about how much money she made in one day. In one day. And it was as much as I make in a whole month. I mean, and she was complaining, said her revenue was down. She makes $10,000 a month. And she made $153 that for one day, and she wasn't complaining. She was just saying her revenue was down. And I thought, and she hasn't been on YouTube that long. So, I mean, my goodness, that's almost a month. I make, like 200, 250, give or take, Some months are good, some months are bad. All months are good. But I'm saying I don't make as much as, y'all understand what I'm saying? Some months, I make more than other months, of course. I mean, it's unpredictable with YouTube. Y'all, if you're watching this video now, I wasn't planning on y'all watching this, So, but I'm saying $10,000 a month, 12 months. What is that? $120,000 a year? That's a lot of money. I've never, ever. That's like 5 years of me working, or 4.5 years of me working, my working career. That's how much I made in a year. So she's made 4 years of my working career in 1 year. So my point is, let me get to the point so I can hush. I get to rambling on, and I apologize. If you would subscribe, watch my videos, I'd appreciate it. You're watching Primer is Best. My name is Jimmy. Oh, okay. And I'm also on Facebook, Primer is Best, and Instagram, Primer is Best. My wife wants to show you what she got for me. Oh, yeah, let's see what all I got. Oh boy, I got me a walker. Oh boy.
A walker? Oh. With not just an ordinary walker.
Hey.
It's got a tray.
I've never seen that before. Isn't that something?
That is so
And hey, I can put my cane right there too. Hey,
I
pretty.
think you need both. But
oh,
don't you just love the beautiful flowers?
It is. It's pretty cool. And I can put my cane there in case this blows out. I still got my cane. Good to have a spare tire, isn't it?
2 ice packs.
Oh, good.
And this thing, you put ice in it.
Okay.
And it circulates water around.
I'm not familiar with any of
Ice
it.
water around your leg.
Okay. What about that?
I got it coming.
Okay, she's got it coming. As you can see, guys, pray for my wife. She's the one that's going to
Pray
need.
for you.
Well, she's the one that's going to need help. But
You're
anyway,
gonna be the one in pain.
this goes on your
Knee.
my knee. Then I'll be using it on my my right side knee. I call everything driver, passenger. Doing my driver's side knee first, and then my passenger side knee next. So it's going to be an ordeal for sure. But I want to thank all the folks that are helping us get things ready and providing things for me that I'm going to be needing. And borrowing. Yes, thank you. I couldn't think of that word. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I've never seen one with a tray before.
That's very nice.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Like I said, you're watching. That's my wife, Miss PIB. Say hey.
Hey.
Oh, say bye.
Oh, bye.
Getting mixed up here. I need to put this stuff up. It's going to be dark before you know it, and I need to do some exercises. So I'm going to put up Almond Joy here. Oh, by the way, I got a second YouTube channel called Man on a Budget, and I'm on Instagram, Man on a Budget 1. If you'd like to help us out, I'm trying to do as many videos as I can before my actual knee surgery here, just in a matter of a few days. So hang in there with me, guys, and if you like this kind of content, please like and subscribe. Or if you have trouble, like I've been saying, if you have trouble going to sleep, watch one of my videos. You might go right to sleep. Y'all have a blessed day. Help anybody that you can. I'll be praying for you guys. And if you would pray for my wife, I truly would be grateful. She's going to have a lot on her hands. And I'm going to try to make her not have to wait on me a whole lot. But I'm sure some of it will have to be done. So be praying for me, guys. I'll be praying for y'all. We'll all kind of pray for each other. And the Lord will hear us because He never fails or abandons you. And I'm grateful for that. Our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ is awesome, isn't He? I've been doing a lot of praying to Him too. So y'all take care. God bless each and every one of y'all. I'm going to put this truck up and get busy. Y'all have a great day. God bless each and every one of y'all. And I'll catch y'all in the next video. Please give me a thumbs up. Like I said, please subscribe. It sure would help. God bless each and every one of y'all. I'll see y'all later.